God, trust it moment. It's going to crash again. Oh. Wait, what did it before then?
Dad.
Jules, is there something you all needed?
You explained that Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time. Either way.
Ah, so she did.
If you don't mind me asking, Doctor...
Ah, right. Inscribed on it is a record of diseases. I came...
I see.
What?
Am I still? It was many years ago. I came to learn of an institution that was where I first...
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that... She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understand.
Indeed. It was it. You should have seen how happy Mel...
Mom?
Unfortunately not.
So
Years
powerful.
after we had... When you became ill, that's when I promised... One day, in my desperate search, that man was an alchemist.
Papa.
He told me who he was. It was then he revealed to me that you... I thought that if I helped him...
I had no idea. But why did you have...
The hero you were created from. I surmised that the hero's body would lead... However, as a condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden...
Dad.
It's not your fault, Jules. Believe me, my deepest regret is...
Jules, you don't have to wait it. You fuck.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you. But now, how can I say it?
Jules.
Thanks, Dad. For...
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too out, but I'm progressively coming to understand there's still a chance for a cure.
Dad.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way...
That research allowed me to create the primordials, and I imagine Zola...
Even further.
But what about Shadowlard?
You must mean how Shadowlard gathered those... That was Zola's plan all along. Zola was the one. In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Zola is an unforgiving man. But if you ask me if he were... He sincerely believes his...
You mean he's a whack job?
I have my fair share of blame for that.
You saved my life.
It was the least but I don't expect to be...
Dad.
I'll go see your mother. My son is fighting his best. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. Crimson King. Adol. You have no reason to trust me. Now then, clearly you'll have to excuse me.
Dad?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah. I should
girl, happy for you. I believe there is much...
Yeah, he's alright.
I see. So it wasn't your father after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him face and all, but I must be mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh, now, don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it all went, of course, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to see me again yet, is he? Mom, thank you for humouring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. It isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. We appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie, think nothing of it. Now, I suppose I ought to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little festival day treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver it later, so try not to spoil your appetite. Ever since my dad said he'd come home someday, I've been keeping it from my mum, but I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her anyway. Seems so, caught him with his intuition. Wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than he thought. With a wife understanding, I bet she'd even be fine with all that alchemy stuff. I'm not so sure about that. Either way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take Mum's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we've reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters?
Pretty good job we did there.
Ask Shantae for details and the Joels. Artisan Lane. Rip. You have subdued the drolls. Now then, I think introductions are in order. How are you feeling, Monsieur Real-Adol? Did you always know who I was? Did I know that the monster you were was a homunculus all along? Ho ho ho, I mean with a spirit. Of course I did. Mobihan is a very powerful being, you know. Now, would you gather all the monsters here? There is something I wish to tell you all.
What did you want to tell?
If it's something stupid, I'm...
No. The matter I wish you...
Oath? I
Oath?
don't recall you making a promise.
He must be talking about a promise he made to...
Anemona, mon ami. That is exactly right. You see, I am a spirit said I was once like you, but regrettably, after the it is so sad.
It's too bad the decline of the Norse religion.
And then the human how to my generation after generation. I watched as and I got sicker. I vowed to what?
You mean you've been keeping that promise for 500?
Keeping a promise for so long.
I still can't believe...
Thank you on behalf of all the...
Oh, the honor is all mine. I used to be there. I do not mean you as Homunculus. We all have... I have something.
Spirit elixir received.
Is that...
All I ask you.
Oh, Jules is unlocked.
Hey! So? Hey, it ain't much.
That actually went pretty well.
See you later then.
Ah, good day. Good day, everyone. Have you given the bulletin board a once-over recently? Yes, do you mean the request talking about Shattelard's legacy? Legacy? What do you mean? You might find that handsome this letter I received from the client. Wait, who's that letter addressed to? To the dandelion, my dear. Though I do reserve a medium of skepticism, but I suppose you can decide for yourself. Shantae handed you the letter. You read it. Dear Monsons of Balduc, firstly, thank you for considering my single humble proposal. The Master and Commander left behind a legacy, the homunculi of exceptional individuals. I simply ask that you eliminate them. Their existence would inevitably disrupt the order in the world. You should understand. I have faith your judgment will be just. They want us to destroy all of the homunculi? Who sent this? It's anonymous. But one thing's for sure, he knows way too much. Who could it be? People who know too much, that comes to mind. But it doesn't add up. Could be any of the hieroglyph knights currently in captivity of the Roman garrison. Otherwise, I do not suspect anyone else. Adol, darling, it's up to you to decide. If you do decide to follow through with it, be careful. It will most certainly be dangerous. We will. Thank you, Shantae. We'll never find out who it is unless we take a look. Okay, so...
Shadow Dog!
The treasure chest! There's something here! There's something here!
All charged up! Something's here. Something's there. Take that! All charged up!
There's something here!
Hunter's descent! Take that! Take that! Take that! Shadow Dog!
all charged up.
There's something here! There's something here!
Okay, so there's no way.
Take that!
Not fun.
Now!
kinda not gonna lie, it's kinda confusing how Crimson Line. The character's like dull. I've got all the character notes for Infinity Level 2. Yeah, I don't have no final events yet. And then there's Jules, which only has 2 character notes. But you'll have access to no.
Hunter's Descent.
Huh?
Crimson Line. Hunter's Descent.
Okay. So, what? Is there an invisible switch or something around here?
Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. Yeah. Hunter's Descent.
There's gotta be some other way. Okay, no there.
Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. Hunter's Descent. No less.
Leave it to me.
Something's there.
Charging complete. Hightail it.
Something's there.
Charging propeller. Please hightail it. It worked. Hightail it. Charging complete. Take that. Up we go. Hightail it. Up we go. There. Freeze it. Shadow dive. Shadow dive.
Something's here.
They're never getting any less creepy, no matter how many times we come. Why? We were buying those things too, you know. Nah, it doesn't really make any better. Use Homunculi on all the remaining products of Shadowlard's work. Each an identical clone of a human with exceptional strength, intellect, status. Their quest called for their disposal. Would destroying their containers suffice? Oh, hold on a sec. We can't let them use Homunculi we created for war and all. They're technically still alive, right? It's not so easy to just get rid of them. Not to mention, we still don't know who the client is. Like I care. What do you propose we do then? What? You asking me? It's not like I would know. What do you think, Adol? We have to destroy him. You say that, but I can still hear a wavering in your voice. Empathy may be one of your strengths, but soft spot is still just that. A soft spot. Still, at least you recognize what it is you have to do. Good to see you again, Monstrums. As for you, Adol, it's been a while. You're that guy from before. You can just call me Marius. I'm an acquaintance of Adol there. I see now. You're the one Adol was working with in the prison. Then that means you're Park's friend too. So you're a mysterious client. That's right, I am. You're an adventurer, Adol Kristen. You, of all people, should understand. These homunculi are created from luminaries of all sorts, Glean and Roman alike. There's no telling what kind of evil they could be used for outside these walls. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that there are people of extraordinary talent and skill. Every one of them has the potential to plunge this world into chaos. Besides, homunculi shouldn't even exist in the first place. So what's to be done with them, in the end? Let me give you a hint. What did you do? It disappeared. Each of these containers comes with an emergency failsafe installed. One that, when activated, makes certain that its contents are properly discarded. Then the other containers, you already activated that failsafe crap for them too. No! Stop this! How could you? What I'm doing is unforgivable. Believe me, I know that. But so many wishes for peace in this continent, I can't let this go on. You didn't have to take it this far. Actually, I'd say you did. If anyone else stumbled into this facility, nothing good would come from it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? But you hardly even gave it a second thought. Just, who is he exactly?
Now then, Monstrums, what do you say we finish?
But you already...
There's just one. This one.
You cannot meet.
Wait, so you're also...
Yeah. What was his name? Shadowlard? It was probably when the real me came to this prison for an inspection. But it doesn't matter now.
Does that have to be me?
Wouldn't want it to be anyone else.
I wish to ask this of you as well, Adol.
you doing here?
I recall Park's...
Marcus Claudius Garnet. That is the name of one of the most... Marius is...
What?
What makes sense?
What are you talking?
Marius is a homunculus of the current emperor of...
What? But if you're his friend, then...
I regret I had to keep it a
The
secret.
Cardinal.
But my real name is Lindheim. I was formerly only a cardinal of the church.
But weren't you supposed to be... Yeah, I saw this coming.
When I went to inspect the prison, I saw an inmate. I thought my eyes were but I had no idea he was a homunculus.
It was my fault you went through all of that, Lindheim.
Nonsense. I couldn't turn a blind eye to His Majesty. I figured Adol needed to hear this.
I believe Shadowlord has some... After we escaped, I knocked Adol out in the same vein. I think it I may not be a real Imperial. That's why it needs to be you.
You know I can't say no.
All right, Adol.
Still, you did do him a favor, because Crimson King's time was running out, so by taking... So this really is goodbye.
Yeah. Adol, in your adventures, you've discovered the Emperor. I'm sure that you'll come to understand.
I hope so.
Doubt that when you find the answer,
Well, I think she just activated, so when you find the
tell
answer,
it to the real me, would you?
tell it. Oh wait,
I'm sure that wisdom will help the world find the one who's behind this. You have to stop him. Thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, Adol.
it's nothing to thank me for.
That may be, but both as your friend.
He was one hell of a guy, but
The one who's behind this? He must have known about Zola.
So he... I hope we didn't do anything to...
Of course you didn't. And I'm the... Forgive me for keep...
You don't have to.
I hope you will find this... I'm very glad to have met you all. With that...
No.
Yeah, the dandelion, you're the one who...
And I believe it would be...
It is handy having you.
and maybe you could keep the... Well, not that someone like Belger would pose.
You are all very good. Though I may return to my office.
That's what needs to hear.
But are you sure about...
Of course we are. To us, you're still...
I understand.
Did something happen, Shantae? Yes, you see, now I was looking over the bulletin board as I always do. And there it was, a request from none other than our stout friend, Warden Belger. Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first that was a joke in poor taste. But as it turns out, it really was from Belger. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters on the Statue Road. Bound to do it himself, he's got guns for swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There's something peculiar about this. Strange monsters. Perhaps the research wing has something to do with this. That's true. Maybe that's why he's asking for our help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have, unless he was desperate. Might as well humour him. The hieroglyph knights are a bit curtailed at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy must be scrambling to keep up with Elm. There's been an influx of tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We've also received a similar request from Carl for this reason. Adol, my darling, will you consider it? Something has to be done. I concur wholeheartedly. Nobody is more qualified to hunt monsters than you all. Phew.
Come back soon.
I guess that was how to get Park's final bonding event. Oh, Adol, I was looking for you. May I discuss something with you? So, here's the thing. We don't know what's going to happen from here on out. That's why I want to reunite Mum and Dad while I still can. I have something in mind, but I'll need your help. Could you help me get my dad to come here? I would help. Don't look so pleased with yourself. Will you be doing me a huge favour? After that, you and Jules left to find Smirnoff once more. Without revealing the surprise, you invite him to the dandelion.
Oh, would you get a load of...
It all really does.
The presentation, the colors, it's all out.
I can't remember the last year I celebrated the Victory Day Festival. Thank you for the invitation.
It's the least I can do. You were the one who helped resurrect me after all.
I was only repaired.
Please, Dr. Noah.
Thank you.
Smirnov enjoys the plate of food Shantae serves him.
Oh, this flavor.
I'm surprised you could tell right away. And now, the other guy.
Sorry I took so long, Jewel. Oh,
Pamela.
oh my dear Smear. Thank goodness you're safe. You look a little tired.
I'm sorry, Pamela. I know how worried you must have been.
Not at all, my dear. I knew you must have had a good reason. I'm guessing it's still not time. That's okay. In return...
Pamela.
Oh, I love... Did Jules' mother make all of it?
Jules had a hand in helping her cook.
It really is delicious.
Look at Dad. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Thank you, Adol. Tonight was a success. Oh, that reminds me.
Apple
I made
compote.
some extra well.
Thanks, Jules. I appreciate it.
Yeah. While I was visiting the city one, a rumor about an adventure. Ever since it made me want to live my life to the fullest.
You make me blush, Jules.
Hey, this isn't easy for me, but I mean it.
After the party, Smirnov learned that Zola would be too preoccupied to search for him. At the mercy of an onslaught of pleas, Smirnov conceded to extend his visit. Hello there. A magic trick for you.
Now at all? No? Very well.
After adding the two numbers, they come out to be the value of your card.
You really are a curious fellow, aren't you? But unfortunately... To tell you the truth, I wished to, for allowing me to I found a great, and most of all at all, I thank you for...
Yeah, just make sure not to tell it Tyrus, because you'll probably have your head.
Yes.
Balduke's future is still... I will secure the full capacity
Wait.
of the Roman army. As my friend, you have...
Jules had me in the palm of his hand. If he hadn't planned this, who knows how long it would have been before I saw Pamela again. My own son saved me from failing as a husband. The good news is that Zola may not suspect our collaboration. I'd very much like to meet everybody at Dandelion and offer my help to him. Jules told me you're all going out on an outing together. Having fun at the festival with friends. I'm so proud of you, Jules. We're not going to have fun. I'll spare you the details. You know you can talk to me about anything, right, Jules? I'll be content just knowing you're safe and sound out now. Mum, you've been unusually understanding about all this, and with Dad too. Doesn't not knowing frustrate you? Of course not, dear. I am curious, but I trust you both very much. The report indicated the presence of unusual beasts in the vicinity of a starting road. Done and dusted, as they say. Was it just me, or did these monsters seem a little more harried than usual? Shh, keep your... Those are Lemures. How did they manage to get out here? It's just a hunch, but I have a feeling these are the unfamiliar beasts the warden meant. Now it's highly probable, yes. Wait for me, let's see them happen. And that takes care of that. Yeah, but still, why would Lemures turn up in a place like this? Perhaps those Vita may be able to tell us. Which reminds me, Frida still hasn't got in touch yet, huh? Oh no. Come again? Yes, I nearly enough. Credo? Kill me already. What's with him? I'm not certain. This is sudden even for him. I said, kill me already. I dare you to try. Adult, this is... Here they come. Another wave of Lemures? What? Where'd they even come from? It's almost as if it was Credo who called them forth. Is that impossible? I do not know, but Adult, stand ready. He's corrupted. This is hard to watch. Credo? Eh. Uh-huh. What's going on here? Did I do this? Indeed, you appear to be enjoying yourself quite a bit. What happened to you all of a sudden? Yeah, that was extreme, even for you. Again, huh? It's like you already know. I've got a tendency to get a little worked up while I'm fine. But for a while now, I've been having a hard... Just when I thought I was in perfect form today, too. So you're saying this has happened to you before? Not to this extent. I'd completely lost all sense of reason until just a bit ago. Guess I'm no different from the Lemures once I get like that. Credo. Well, now's the perfect time as any. I'll be dipping out for good from here on. What? Now hold on just a second. Dipping out for good? You can't even do that, can you? I found my share in knocks, but for me, this chummy crew charade that ends here. Besides, you saw I was back there. We're better off this way, right? All I wanted was to give that Zola guy a good wallop in the kisser anyway. We can work this out. Don't kid yourself. Catch you later. Wait! Can you believe him? Acting as if this is nothing. Actually, I think he's been ready for this ever since he realized what was happening. Knowing him, I bet he just chose to keep quiet about it this entire time. I know he did, and that's the part that pissed me off the most. Credo's not exactly the best person, and he's incredibly scary too. But isn't there anything we can do to help him out at all? There has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be. At the very least, we've managed to successfully fulfill the Warden's request. Perhaps we should return to Balduke for the time being? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna able. Adol. Rosvita, where the heck have you been all this time? The Victory Day Festival is about to begin. My apologies. It turns out I had more to address than I originally expected. I can see you've taken care of the Lemures that escaped me just now. So what's as though something had been luring them outside of town? Wait, you were chasing those Lemures from earlier, Phyllis. We did end up defeating them, but Credo, did something befall him? Adol and the others tell Phyllis the whole story what happened with Credo. I see, so that's how it went. What do you think we should do? In all technicality, nothing. You'll be summoned to Grimwald nonetheless. That's true, but still. This impending Grimwald will be as formidable as I anticipated. The fact that the Lemures are appearing in our plane of existence attests to that. Our time is running short. Credo must compose himself sooner rather than later. How much do you know about Credo, Rosvita? Given he was originally a comrade of mine, I'm fully aware of the kind of man he is. Allow me to tell you what little advice I can give. You, Adol, are the key to resolving this. What should I do? I will explain bit by bit. Now then, follow me. Wait, where exactly are we going? To tame and feral hawk, of course. Thanks for stopping by. I will need to make another stop. The whole damn town's packed thanks to the festival. You there. You appear to be quite skilled. Perhaps you could honour us with a match? Don't make me laugh. I thought I told you, I'm out of the group. Besides, I can't fight you even if I wanted to, thanks to this whole shit curse. How do we get around it? And the fact that you don't have to. The circumstances have changed since you last tried. Adol is... Yep. I fucking called it. I freaking knew it was to do with the fact that he was a human now, instead of... That coupled with the power of the Berserker is enough to lift that particular restriction. Berserker? Simply put, it is now possible for the two of you to cross swords. You don't say. Well, now you're talking. But do not misunderstand. Losing yourself to the depths of darkness is in no way a victory. You must awaken to your true self, Credo, to who it is you really are. Don't know what you're saying, but as long as I get a bout with His Majesty, I don't really care. I don't think I've ever seen the Colosseum so vacant before. Yeah, that won't be for too long. The Pendleton Company had this time slot blocked out for us in particular. Carla did all that? Well, actually, it was my father who helped us out this time around. Your father did all that? Well, talk about family connections. Everyone. They are starting. Both of you are prepared, I trust? I, Phyllis, shall bear witness to this battle. I won't hold back. With your tears, maybe. Let's see His Majesty people please his way out of this one. Enough. That power, he intends to begin with it. I can only imagine how long he's been waiting for this. Are they going to be alright, you think? It's going to be hard to just stand there and watch them duke it out. It's not in our place to interfere. We must leave this matter to Adol. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this. But I ain't showing you a lick of mercy. Begin!
You're both so strong. Come on, you two. Give it your best shot.
satisfied after this.
I still do not understand why it is they are fighting.
Nice.
You're as good as I hope. Nothing beats this. You don't think we're fit?
I'm just getting started.
They're still at it.
Those two never ceased. This reminds me of how Kratos would know. Oh!
What is it, Krisha?
Is it just me? Huh, maybe it's...
Damn it.
How about it?
Like hell I am. You've got to be kidding. I can't.
That is the consequence of succumbing to the darkness without knowing. But it's impressive you've lasted this long while carrying it inside. I suppose you have Shadowlord.
What are you on about?
For a long time, your determination offset the... When Shadowlord was killed, that's when the darkness regained its control over you.
That's the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard.
You are a homunculus of a... Their strength and darkness were two...
Since I was a kid, I was good at... For a long time, I didn't get how people could be dedicated to anything. But that all changed the first time, the fear, and then the ensuing euphoria after... For the first time, Not long after that... After that, I started challenging... I could only feel alive when I was staring.
Contrary...
What'd you...
Being good at everything, then you finally found something. For the first time.
Desire to improve.
The satisfaction you feel, this instinct is the... There's a thin line between conquering the darkness and being conquered.
You're not making any sense.
At this very moment, as you... If you were true... Perhaps you feel like you might even feel gratitude. You must have felt the same.
I was... grateful.
Warriors like you need it. As long as you understand them, things are often simpler than they seem. Dr. Noah told me so. He said that Shadowlord and Sister Lisa...
What?
It's possible Sister Lisa asked him to watch over you. I am as much to blame for placing you. I'm sorry, Kratos.
That's a whole lot of jab for someone they call us. I give up. I guess I can stick...
Good. I have you to thank, Adol.
It appears all...
Hey, how's it feel to be dragged?
Come closer and say that again.
Yes, we all... I need to speak with you all about... Let's continue this discussion. Adol?
Not in a million.
What's the matter?
You little shit. Enjoy it while you still can.
All right, that went great.
It's here. Make sure you're prepared.
Oh, why does it have to be
It's the day when the monsters are more vicious. It's a testament to how deep the scar.
100-year war with a 500.
And now they're overflowing into our side.
Civilians will be out celebrating.
Yes. And it will be like none.
How will tonight be?
If it were just more monster, the truth of the matter is, I searched as much as I.
So,
The Grimwald Nox is nothing more than what resides within it is determined.
Like the kids. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be much fun if we knew.
Did you find anything about where Zola is? You mentioned that we might not have to. Yeah, nope.
I doubt that coward would have shown his face anyway.
Even I do not fully comprehend Papa. As his prior actions suggest, I am not the best judge of character. But I advise against thinking of him as an...
He was a remarkably adept strategist. He had more than we should expect.
he seems pretty quick to turn a blade against his allies from the 100 Years' War. Not that I wouldn't do the same to him.
So, now.
But there's still the. It couldn't hurt. Yufa's right. Either way.
Be vigilant and especially.
We'll keep our eyes.
So
The clock's ticking. Now might be a good time.
And do come home safe and I'll have a...
Oh, so that's now Margot Credo. Now it got dull. Yufa.